Good morning, Valley. Today on Valley por Vida, we're learning about Canine Fitness Month on this last day of April. We're also sharing details on an exciting comedy show that you won't want to miss. And we've got a look at modern, fun, safe, and affordable apartments for UTRGV students in Edinburgh. Plus, a look at a health expo that you definitely will want to take advantage of. Now, there's so much going on, and we're breaking it all down for you. Valley por Vida starts right now. Hi there, and thanks again for joining us this morning. I'm your host, Danielle Banda. Well, one of the negatives of COVID-19 has been a decrease in primary care doctor visits because some people have just sought to reduce face-to-face interactions, and this compounds the fact that the number of Americans with primary care physicians continues to decrease, with 25% of people lacking this type of ongoing relationship with their doctor. Now, reversing that trend is very important, especially since people with a PCP are more likely to receive high-value care services and report better care access compared to those without a PCP. Joining us today to discuss this is Dr. Ken Adams, Chief Medical Officer with United Healthcare. So go ahead and take a look at what he has to say.
Primary care is really the bedrock of our nation's healthcare system. It's long considered a first source for medical care, and your primary care physician represents a key resource to help provide various types of care, including preventing illness, detecting illnesses and diseases as early as possible. We know that primary care providers may help to more conveniently and affordably meet people's day-to-day healthcare needs, including annual checkups, preventative screenings, routine care, and chronic condition management. And typically, primary care providers act as a principal point of care for people as they navigate the healthcare system. They help identify risk factors for diseases, they manage chronic disease care for longevity and better quality of life, and they coordinate with other care specialists. And most importantly, research shows that strengthening primary care bonds contributes to improved access to healthcare services, better health outcomes, and a decrease in hospitalization and use of emergency departments. Variations in quality and cost of healthcare are a significant challenge for many people and the healthcare system broadly. And in large part, it's because many individuals may be unaware of how to appropriately identify and evaluate quality care providers. As a starting point, people can compare publicly available online patient reviews from Yelp or Google, but you need to take those with a little bit of grain of salt. For a more detailed analysis, though, some health plans offer online search capabilities that denote high-performing care providers as determined by national standardized measures for quality and local geographic area benchmarks for cost efficiency. So you're not really depending on someone's personality or just whether they were in a bad mood that day that they put their Google review up. More broadly, some health plans and hospitals provide available cost information online, including actual contracted rates for hundreds of shoppable medical services. This enables people to compare quality and cost information and can contribute to physical and financial health. So when it comes to evaluating the right setting for care, a doctor's office is not always the only way to access in-person care. For instance, people enrolled in United Healthcare's Medicare Advantage plans may have access to something we call house calls, which provides an annual in-home health and wellness visits from the convenience and privacy of your own home. Technology continues to reshape how we all live, including how people access healthcare. In fact, smartphones and desktop computers are making it possible for some people to access care virtually. Local physicians are increasingly adopting this technology to quote-unquote see patients. This is especially important amid COVID-19 as many people continue to avoid face-to-face interactions when possible. Importantly, we've seen a more than tenfold increase in the use of virtual care since the emergence of COVID-19, including urgent, preventative, and chronic condition management. And a lot of people say that when they visit their doctor virtually, they report no difference in the quality of the visit compared to an in-person appointment. And you don't have to pay for parking, and you don't have to wait in the doctor's office, and you don't have to drive your car someplace and worry about commute times. The virtual experience is really great. People can check with their health plan or local care providers to determine what types of virtual resources may be available, ranging from urgent care, remote patient monitoring programs, and even teledentistry and telehearing resources. In general, accessing medical services virtually is much more cost-effective than other settings such as urgent care or the emergency room. Virtual care appointments may be even more affordable in some cases with little or no cost sharing for consumers. Given the improved convenience and affordability, we expect virtual care to become increasingly popular, and this technology represents an important way to help more Americans establish or reestablish a relationship with healthcare professionals.
Now, for more information on how the team at United Healthcare can help you, then feel free to visit uhc.com. All right, well, if you're a UTRGV Edinburgh campus student looking for a safe, affordable, and socially engaging environment to live in, then look no further. The Rio apartment complex offers Wi-Fi and cable for free. Their apartment homes come fully furnished with appliances and water, and they've got excellent maintenance and customer service teams standing by to enhance your overall living experience. Plus, did I mention they're pet friendly? We went ahead and dropped by their location for a peek at what life is like at the Rio. Go ahead and check it out.
Good morning. My name is Marvin Schnee. I'm from New York, but it's great to be here in wonderful in Texas. I'm one of the owners and an asset manager for a property called the Rio. It's a student housing property in Edinburgh, Texas. We're right across the street from UTRGV, which is the University of Texas local college. We provide housing for students, where student housing means each student has a bedroom with their own private bathroom within an apartment. We'll have several students in the apartment. We provide excellent service. We have amenities. We have a pool. We have a student lounge where we have games. We have a dog park. We have bicycle racks. We have a basketball court. We're in the process of talking about putting in a vegetable garden. We have study room and computers. So our aim is to give the students the ultimate college experience where they can live in a private apartment building, walk to school, come home at night, and have fun. We have a lounge, we have games here. We also have resident events. We make parties for our residents. We have Taco Tuesday, Wacky Wednesday. We have parties when school's out. We have holiday feasts for Thanksgiving. We have, every once in a while, we have groups come and pet haircuts. Sometimes we make private amenities for the baseball team or for other teams and for some of their groups. One of my objectives as an owner of real estate is to make any property I own as safe as possible. I've had times when I buy any property, the first thing I do is I go there at night, usually around 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. And I drive around and I see if any lights are not working. If I'm not satisfied with the lighting, I order immediately LEDs, new ones. It's all safety, whether it's an apartment complex, an office building, where I know I have women, we have everything. We're very, very scared, and we're very, very competent to make sure that we don't want anything to happen. We go around and we fix anything that has to be done, which God forbid could be a fire hazard or a safety hazard. So when this whole thing started, the first thing we did is, as we started hearing it, we started letting residents know that there's something going on. You got to wear masks. You have to social distance. We got sanitizers, which we gave out. We made our own masks for the Rio, like this, which we give out to all the students. We told them you must wash your hands. We gave out wipes. I happen to be holding one of our banners, one of the things we give out to all our students. We have all these premiums we give out. We started texting everybody to make sure that they're safe. And it's if you don't feel well, go get yourself tested. We're very fortunate. We're across the street from UTRGV, where they were testing for all the time I was here. We also were very, very meticulous. We closed the office, we closed the amenities, we followed the national safety guidelines. We closed the office. If you wanted to lease, we had virtual tours. We had people in there, but you couldn't come in. So we follow, and we encourage people that if you get tested, get tested. If you don't feel well, don't come to the office today. Don't go in, there was no classes, but they don't go out and don't go talk to anybody. And I want to shout out to my great dedicated staff who work so hard. If there's a tenant problem, they take care of it right away. There were times when I'm calling from New York to oversee something, and they say, Marvin, we're dealing with a problem now. I said, don't even bother, call me later. Because we're very hands-on management, we're very hands-on ownership, everything to make it the best deal for the tenant.
The renovated Rio apartments are located directly across the street from the UTRGV baseball stadium and just minutes away from everywhere else on campus, local shopping venues, and the best restaurants. Feel free to visit their location in Edinburgh, check out their online virtual tour, or of course give their team a call if you'd like more information. Well, it's time now to take a commercial break, and then we've got to look at your local weather updates. But stay tuned because Valley Por Vida will be back, and we've got an exclusive sit down with professional comedian Mario Superstar Salazar about an exciting comedy show in Brownsville that you won't want to miss. Those details plus so much more coming up.